The markets today were unbelievable. Let's take a look. Hey, this is CeoTrades, where money works for you. Today we're looking at how crypto and stocks fared on today's market and how I'm looking to invest in some of these in the near future. Just remember, I am not your financial advisor. Always seek the advice of a professional in order to make the best decisions for you. So here we go. We're looking at Dogecoin, and Dogecoin has had a little bit of a move in the last several days. From 3 days ago, it was at 5 cents, 5.9, 5.4, somewhere in that range, and it went up to 6.4. You would have made almost 10% in here. That's maybe even 15%. From these penny coins, crypto coins, you could make some pretty good money. Suku was at 5 cents, I believe, in the last several days, and it went up to 7. If some of you got in there, remember, you got to take gains. That's a pretty hefty gain there, a good 30%, close to 30%. Now, these are highly risky. You've got to know what you're doing. You can't just park and let go of whatever happens. Why? Because most of the time it's going to be down. You can see here, most of the time it's down, 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 down. You've got to be in it to win it and set maybe a sell limit order that if it reaches, you sell. Don't always sell at the highest point. Sell at the 10, 15, 20% range. 30% is risking much more. Can it make it? Yes, it can, but just be aware that you can lose money as much as you're trying to make money. Bitcoin a few days ago was around 19.3 and it went up to 20,500 today. You could have had some gains. It's at 20,100. If you haven't cashed in, make sure you take some gains because it might go back down a bit and then go right back up again. So be aware of that. Ethereum had one of the better gains in the crypto markets, although I'm not checking all the coins. These are just the ones that I follow. But in reference to what I'm following here, it went from about 1,300 a few days ago to almost to 1,520 or so. That would have been great gains for anyone, at least 10% in there. Solana, sorry, I've been watching for a while. I made some money on. I also cashed out right in here when it did this dip. Before it made that dip, I should have held it. If I would have held it, I would have made some money because it went up to 32 today. And this is what happens. You're never going to have a perfect entry. You're not always going to make money. APT is one of the newer cryptos out there, and I'm just watching it right now. It's consolidating at the $8 range. You could have made a little bit of money today on this one, but I'm still watching it, seeing where it's going, and eventually I might jump in. You see, the longer you take a look at these cryptos, the longer you become familiar with them and know where the moves are going to be done, the expected moves on a regular basis. But right now, I'm still getting used to this one. It's fairly new, and it takes a bit to try and learn some of these. Crow, I was asked to watch this one and comment on it. So this one was around 10 cents a few days ago. It went up to 11 cents. That would have been 10% gain. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. You got to make money. And these penny cryptos, you can penny stocks and crypto, you can make money on, but you've got to be in it to win it. You can't just let park it and let get away from it. This sweat here is fairly new. I don't know much information about, but I'm watching it. It was at 0.014 cents a few days ago and went up to 0.02. That would have been almost a 30% gain there. That would have been amazing. But again, if you buy something, at least put a sell order, even if it's 10% gains. As long as you're making income, don't worry about it. Banks are not going to give you 10% on a daily basis. No one's going to give you 10% on a daily basis, except one thing, your knowledge account. If you know how to do this, you'll be able to make it. Now, I want to take a look at one other sector, the stock market sector, very quickly here. Marathon Digital is basically where miners come in and make their investments through the stock market in here. And what I can tell you is Marathon in the last 3 days has gone up 40% from $10 and I believe it was like 10.50 in here. It went up all the way to 14.90 or so. That's amazing. 14.97. You could still cash out 14.32. That's a pretty good gain. I'm down a little bit, but I have made back some of the wayside that I'm down. I'm up 426 profit, but I'm holding this one for long term, and that's my decision from when I got in at 16. I could have purchased more. I have not. because I've been concentrating on other areas of investing. U1 has immensely gone up today. Wow, this is overnight. Look how far it's gone up. I have a sell limit price in here at 400 to sell at $12 and change. Will it get there? Will it not? We'll see. It will, because next week I believe they're coming out with some news. I know that they were in the media today. Some actress, Amanda Seals, announced partnership for a new syndicated radio show and podcast. Very good, very good. Congratulations to her. This is Carver Bank. Usually they play this is a sympathy play. When one moves, the other one moves. I don't see any movement in this one, but I am getting back up there. I'm positive 174. I'm still down, but it's getting up there. It was very down. It was at 350 during the day, and it's made some movement today. One other ones that I like to take a look at here is, let's see, right in here. This is Spirit Airlines. It was up 21, and all of a sudden someone sold off all their shares once they made their money. Someone shorted here or sold off, one of the two. Can't tell you exactly which one it is, but because we're not looking at those details. But right now, this is JetBlue, and JetBlue today, it went up to 786 high, and it's not bad. I'm still down on this one as well, but it will come back as long as I keep holding. I bought these at around $10.80 average price, and I'm almost back up there. I'm down a little bit, but it will come back up. This is one of those airlines that in the next quarter will make good revenue, because there's a lot of people wanting to travel now for the winter season. This is CeoTrades. If you want to double your bank account, why don't you invest in your knowledge account so that your money market account will grow multiplied until